Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Survey World by Tesitu Chukwujeku. Today I will be teaching you how to georeference an image on Arcmap. Okay, but before I get into it, I would like you to click on the like button, subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified as soon as I upload new videos. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, before I will begin, you will have to know that before you can do this, you must have ArcGIS installed in your system. So for me, this is my own Arcmap and I'm using 10.1 version. Okay, and already you should have your image in a folder. Here is my image in new folder. I have it on desktop, a folder on desktop called new folder 2. So this is my image. It's a map, but it's in jpeg format. Okay, so now I'll go back to Arcmap. So the first thing I'll do is to give my data frame a coordinate system. I will assign a coordinate system to my data frame. So I'll do that by right clicking on the data frame. Here, as I'm saying, it says layers. So I'll right click, scroll down to properties, click on properties. You can see it says data frame properties. Then I will navigate to coordinate system tab. You click on it. Then you will now see your two coordinate systems: geographic coordinate systems, projected coordinate systems. So for me, I'll be going to projected coordinate system because that's where I can get the datum and the zone of my job, the job I'm about to georeference. So I'll click on it. It will give you a drop down of lists of zones. Okay, so my own is zone UTM datum. Sorry, to give you a list of datums. So mine is UTM. Okay, for my country we're using UTM datum, and this is a local origin. So I'll click on this. It will open it up to a list of continents. So my own continent is Africa, so I'll click on Africa, and now this is the list of coordinate systems in Africa. So I will look for the one of my country, the coordinate systems that are available for my country. My country is Nigeria. So I'll scroll down, and this is it, MENA. This is the MENA datum, and then we have UTM zone 31N, UTM zone 32N. So for my location, the location of my job is under zone 32N. So I'll select it and I'll click on apply and then on OK. So now my data frame now has a coordinate system. So the next step is for me to bring in my image. So I will click on this icon, add data, and then I'll navigate to the folder. Remember I said the folder is on the desktop and it's called new folder 2. So I will click here at this icon that says connect to folder. So I'm clicking on it. It brings out all the directories. I'll navigate to the desktop, click on desktop. Okay, wait. Double click on desktop. It opens it up. These are all the list of things I have on my desktop. So here is my new folder 2. So I will double click. Or you click OK. It opens it up. Now you see the image here that I have in that folder, and that's the image I want to georeference. So I will select and say add. Now it's telling me that the data I want to add is missing, it has a missing special reference. Yes, this is because it has not been georeferenced and it has not been projected. It has not been assigned to any known special reference, no coordinate system yet. Okay, so I'll just say okay, as in add it anyway. So now I will start my georeferencing. Okay, so to georeference, you will go to here, you see this icon that says add control points. I'll go there, click on it, and go to my image and click on the first point. You can see that my image is gridded. You can see the grid points. This is the grid point, and this and this are the coordinates of this grid point. Okay, this is the eastern and this is the northern. So I'll zoom in. Place my control point, and zoom out to a point I can see my two coordinates, that's the eastern and the northern. So I'll right click and click. You see, when you right click, you see input X and Y. Then another one says, the second one says input DMS, that's degree, minutes and seconds of longitude and latitude. If your map is a longitude and latitude, this is you use the second one. If your map is in eastern and northern, you use the first one. So you can see that my own map is in eastern and northern, so I will use X and Y. I'll click on the first one. Now I will enter the X, which is the eastern. Now you can see it's 290500. Okay, and then I'll enter my Y. My Y is 692500. I will click OK. Okay, I've entered the first control point. Now I will go to, you see that the map just disappeared. So what I will do is I will go to the under the layer, I'll right click on the map and say zoom to layer, and it will bring it back. So I will now zoom into the second point, which is on the left hand side, on the right hand side, sorry. You can see it's the topmost right point. Okay, so this is it. I'll click on it. I'll make sure I place it directly on the grid point. I'll click and then right click and still click on the same input X and Y. So for my X, it's 293000. Remember, your eastern is your X. Okay, your northern is your Y. 692500, and then I'll click OK. So I'll zoom out. You can see I've entered the second control point. So I'll zoom down, zoom out, and go to the third point, that is on the lowest right. Okay, at the bottom on the right. So you can see it. So I'll place the control point on the grid point, directly on it. I'll click, then right click. So let's move this away so we can see the coordinates. So our X is 293000, and then our Y is 689500. Okay, so we've entered the third one. We zoom out and go to the last point, which is the last point on the left, and this is it. So I'll click, then zoom out, okay, and then right click and you click on input X and Y. So our X for this point is 290,500, then our Y is 689,500, and then I'll click OK. So now I've entered all the points. So the next step is to update georeferencing. So I'll go to here where you see georeferencing. I'll click on the drop down arrow and click on update georeferencing. Now you can see that it has updated to georeferencing. Now let's check something, okay? After you finish this, you go to your image, right click on it, click on properties, and then go to source. Let's see all the details of this map that we just finished georeferencing. You can see the extent now. You see the coordinates of all the extents. You are able to see this because of what we just did, because of the georeferencing we just did. And then you can see that the spatial reference is now the same coordinate system that we set our data frame to. Okay, it's the same coordinate system with the data frame. Why? Because of this georeferencing we did. So after the georeferencing, it took or carried the coordinate system of the data frame. So now both the data frame and the map are of the same coordinate system, they are of the same spatial reference now. So with this, you are ready to begin your digital extraction or digitizing, as some may call it. So that's it, guys. This is how to georeference your map. So maybe on my next class I will show you how to create shapefiles and to start your digital image extraction. Thank you so much for your time. I believe you learned a lot from this tutorial. So please click on like, click on subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified as soon as I upload new videos. Thank you so much for your time. Please, you can drop down your comments in the comment section, or any recommendation or any tutorials or videos you want me to create. Thank you so much for your time. See you next time.